Hello, hello, welcome to the channel. Hello, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Shut the fuck up. Right, hello, welcome. It is probably about 11:30, Friday evening. So I'm heading off into Edinburgh. Yeah, so I'm not sure if I'm going to video it all the way or just a bit. So a bit of an event happened today, so I didn't load the video today, and it really was, I'll tell you what it was. It started off from on your right there. Hey, that window's fucking a bit manky, isn't it? On your right, it started there, I started walking there, then I walked across the road here, and then to the left, walked down to the left. I went down to the falls of Bannockburn, and then walked round clockwise, and it came out up here on the left. So on the left up here. Right here. Oh, there's lights on in these houses. So what I was obviously doing a video. I got to here, right there on the left, and I went up in the wall. I sort of stopped. I was having a look around. I was heading back to my car. And this is Ford Transit. It was like I think it was more like it was a van, it was a crew, like a minibus type thing. Quite a modern one. There's this woman shouting at me she was driving it. So I couldn't exactly hear her, well I did hear her bits, I think. So basically she wasn't happy because I'd been filming her house or something. So we get the roadworks there on the left. I heard something about subsidence or something up. The slip roads still shut apparently. Well, it's something to do with mine workings. So I climbed down off the wall and I went round, and this does go downhill fast, right? So I'm filming all the while, right? She got out and grabbed. She was going fucking mad. She got out and tried to grab the phone and try to kick me. Try to attack me, really, basically. This woman, she was in her 40s, silly cow. And I just went fucking nuts. I just says, "Get back in, back!" You know, it worked, right? It was like sort of scaring somebody off. So I held my hand out in front of her, that sort of self-defence thing. She got back in her van. And then she came back out. I mean, the whole thing was, and her daughter was in the van. The whole thing was, I watched it, I haven't loaded it. It's actually, I don't really want to load it, really. I've loaded up to it, so if you want to watch the shorts, you can see the previous 6 minutes leading up to the blue transit van. You'll see the blue transit van. They were loaded this evening. So you could see right up to that point in time. Now her complaint was that I'd filmed her house. Right, so I went back looking at the footage. I couldn't see any sign of her blue Ford Transit. I don't know where it was. I don't know where it was parked. I don't know what house she was talking about. But there was like a new house getting built, a really smart house, and bearing in mind, I was on the public path, and it was a public road. It was like a track, and that road going down there that I showed you, it is a public road, because Google Maps have been down there. So I was on the public path, and the public road, and I filmed this sort of white house, a new like house, and it was built. There was like workers inside it, and it was like a granny flat. So I filmed this, like, it looked to me like a big triple garage or something. Like, quite an impressive looking thing. Maybe it's for horses, I don't know. I think it's probably a garage, and the back of it sits near the path. And well, was that what she was talking about? Was that her house? You know, and there's built. You know, it didn't look like it looked like it was nearly finished, but not quite finished. And so I'm not really quite sure exactly. It is a wee bit baffling. She was definitely irrational. She was definitely going mad, and I made her worse by going up to her. I should have stayed on the wall. So it's like that thing. You look back at it and you go, "Oh fuck, I behaved wrong there. I shouldn't have got right up to her." You know. So basically, the reason is I wanted to hear what she was saying. I couldn't hear her properly. You know. But obviously I knew it was not good. Whatever she was saying was not good. And it was about me filming her house. I just said to her, so I'm shouting at her, "Look, there's nothing you can do about it. I can film anywhere." And I said, even if it was private, just private property. I said, it doesn't matter. There's no trespassing laws. Anyway, I wasn't even trespassing anyway. I was on a public path. So it was all like weird. It was a weird, it was a strange, it was the dangers of filming, that you meet somebody like that who is behaving irrationally. She thinks there's something going on in her head. I don't know what it is. So the thing is, she looks worse than me by far in this video. You know, if I was to put that video on, she looks like a nutter, right? And I think otherwise she's relatively like normal. You know, she's probably quite well off, that's for sure. That house, if that's her house that's getting built, she's probably something to do with that farm. So somehow she thinks that she can throw her weight around in that bit. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I haven't quite made up my mind. I think what I'll do is I'll put it in the computer and cut it, and just as she arrives, and then I'm not sure what to do with the other bit, because it doesn't exactly make me look good, but she looks definitely really bad. You know, she looks mad. I think she was phoning the police. So there was she committed hate crime. She called me a freak and everything, and I was saying, "Well, you're an idiot." And she says, "Well, that's." And I says, "Well, that's not a hate crime. Call someone an idiot." I says, "Well, you are an idiot." So all the while, the whole thing was just so. It's actually affected me mentally, and it's partly because I know that I could have done a lot better. I didn't handle it correctly. I really, you know. On the other hand, I've got a feeling it'd get probably a huge amount of views. You know, I think it would, but I think it would be unfair on that. Well, why? I mean, the problem with like women like that, right? And I'm divorced. Women like that, they don't. So because she started losing the little battle thing when she realised I was well capable of defending myself. She then started playing victim mode. She went on to victim. She's a victim. She's a victim of me. You know, and she had her daughter with her. I said, "Well, if you've got your daughter with you, you're obviously not behaving properly in front of your daughter, are you?" So she went on to victim mode, like, you know, and really, so after a lot of like shouting at each other, I went away back to where I was, which was, so basically she was shouting at me over her daughter, so I was at the near side of her van, you know. She was shouting with the window open through, like, shouting about I shouldn't have filmed, it was private property. It was a public right away. there's signs up there. So she was completely in the wrong, you know, throwing her weight around, and I made it worse. I should have just stayed up in the wall where I was and stayed away from her. That was a mistake that I made. I don't know what, it's that thing, so I sort of ruined the video, really, from that point of view. But I think what I'll do is I'll load the video was quite good. It was quite nice walk. It was at the burn and everything, and we've seen horses, and you know, it was really enjoyable until that point. I went nuts at her, but at the same time that was to stop her from attacking me, and that worked, right? That worked. But so, you know, like, get back now, you know, that sort of thing. Get fucking back. You know, it's like, what? I watched it back, I even scared myself. You know, that was really effective. Another thing is, I don't know what, she might have had a dash cam or something, you know. She might well have done, what most people do. But, I mean, in terms of video footage, she was the one that was looking bad, right? Really bad. So I think maybe what I'll do is I'll cut that bit out of it and just keep the video in the computer. Probably I think it's too risky to put it on. I don't know. I've had situations like that before. That's the first time somebody's actually attacked me. What actually happened was the gimbal, the phone that we're using right now, she grabbed it, but the gimbal really proved itself because the clamp on it, twice she sort of grabbed it or tried to kick it, and it didn't come away from the gimbal. And it's because I had such a firm hold of the gimbal, I wasn't letting go of it. So basically, the equipment didn't get damaged. Very nearly did. Obviously, if she managed to do that and it landed broke, then I had to go to the police. You know, criminal damage. Obviously, because more than likely the film would have been okay. The screen would have just got broken, and I'd been able to get the footage out of it. So the whole thing was entirely unpleasant. I didn't enjoy it, and I wish I'd done it differently. I don't regret doing the video. I think she was wrong. I don't know what house she was talking about. I don't know if she was maybe she's just been territorial. Maybe she doesn't like the public access there, the public right away. I said to her, it's not illegal to film from a public place. And I says, even if it was private property, there's no trespassing laws in Scotland. Obviously, I wouldn't, no way would I go and film in somebody's garden. Just wouldn't do that. When you're sort of, it's the same as like driving along here on the motorway, but say if we were in the town, you're filming people's houses. You're not actually filming their house, are you? You're driving past it. So it's like, it was the same as that, really. That's about the extent of it. I know people don't like it. They don't like people filming, but that's funny because I was up at Saukenford. I had a lot of grief up at Saukenford, although we managed to keep the lid on it at Saukenford, West Saukenford, which is not far from where that was. I think it's Windsor Melton where that was. You know, I don't know what it is about some of them country people, and that woman, I think she's something to do with that farm. They've went and sold all that land. I mean, has she any idea how stupid she was today? Because, you know, in about 2 years' time, there's going to be, I don't know how many houses there. There's going to be people wandering around these paths. I don't get the logic of it. I just think she was mad. You know, I actually think I should load that, actually. I think I probably will. I'll just have to think about it. Maybe do it tomorrow. What the fuck are we looking at up here? What is this? Is it a vehicle? Yeah, it looks like it. So that was what happened in it. It wasn't great. I really don't want to get involved in that sort of thing. I really need to learn to. I mean, I'm not very. My social skills aren't great. They're pretty bad, to be quite honest with you. Alright, so we've got workers there. Yeah, so social skills are crap. It's not the first time. It's the first time I've been attacked. Yeah. Especially some mad 40-year-old woman. It's, you know, the thing that there is a difference between men and women. Women shouldn't really do physical violence. I don't know what got into that lady. The sight of me, maybe it's me. You know, was it a trans kind of thing? It might have been I mean, I could go to the police with this, but I don't really want to. I don't. But the problem is, she might have went to the police, but I can't. I mean, she's obviously going to say different things. I mean, my evidence would be, well, yeah, do you want to watch the video? And then you can see it all there, and that's it. I don't really need to say anything about what happened. You can see it in the video. So that is what happened. Some people are bonkers, and it's not put me off filming. No, obviously sometimes I get a bit apprehensive when I'm doing filming. I do, to be honest, yeah. I do get a little bit nervous about it. So we get all these roadworks. Every summer we get that, don't we? The window seems a bit gummed up or something, unless I need it clean. So that was that'll not be the. It won't be the. It's not the first. It won't be the last. It's a dangerous world out there. But I mean, really, our daughter was sitting in the van, and I didn't really see her that. Really, you know, that should have been enough to say, well, stop this stupid argument. You know, I mean, this whole thing didn't last long. It was only, I don't know, a minute or something. In your head it seems bigger. But see, when I started doing these videos a couple of years ago, I had a guy come up to me, it's a roundabout with a little wood, just down a bit from where we started the video tonight. And this guy came in, asked him what I was doing. And I didn't film it. I think I should have done, but, you know, the problem is when you film people, it agitates them. But at the same time, how do you know what they're going to do? You don't know what they're going to do you? So it's a bit of a, like, you know. So the other time, I've had people, I had this guy down in Stirling, there was somebody jumped off a bridge in the Burmere Road, and I just happened to be coming along there. And this guy came up to me and says, we need privacy and everything. Gave him a pullover. And I sort of decided just to go away. But he had no right to tell me I couldn't film there. It was none, you know, it wasn't his business. So I kind of learned, I thought, right, well, the next time somebody tells me not to film or interferes with me, I'll film them. And that's what I do. So that's how it went pear-shaped today, because I filmed her. And she didn't like it one little bit. She was going fucking mad, you know. But she needs to learn that you cannot throw your weight around like that. You can't make up rules in your head because you think it's some kind of law or rule or something. You're wrong. You know, she was fucking wrong. absolutely, totally wrong. So we'll see. I might put it on. I might do it tomorrow. I'll probably put it on privately and then watch it and then see if it looks as bad as I think it does. But I think if anybody was going to get charged with anything, when they seen that film, it'd be her charged with assault. Probably. But I don't think anybody would get charged with anything really. It was like, it was like a assault, but she didn't actually get me as such. She got my hand a wee bit, and I stopped her from getting near me by putting my hand out. So, and the equipment didn't get damaged. Funnily, surprised. I'm actually quite impressed with it actually. The gimbal, the way it handled it, and how that phone stayed in the gimbal. I was quite impressed with that. So it kind of passed that test, so to speak. I suppose that's enough of that, isn't it? Yeah. That's enough of that. I mean, there was a lady that had got me for picking up tins over at Alloa, and she got put on YouTube. Got quite a lot of views. I think this one would get, I think it would get a few thousand views, yeah. I'm not sure about it, really. I'm not sure about it. I do sound dead scary when I'm telling her to get back. I've done that before. Get back! See, like, I don't think some guy would do that. You know, blokes are different, but like that woman, she like, I think she thought she was omnipotent or something, and she had the right to say what happens. And then when she realised that she wasn't going to be able to dominate me, she then reverted to victim mode. Like I was some kind of, you know, like her and her daughter or something. This is what she's, stop fucking. I says, well, get out of my. I says, go away then. You know, get to fuck. I says, you're in my bloody camera because you're in front of me, aren't you? Or maybe that's what wound her up, because I was on the wall filming the van coming out up the track. Maybe that's what it was. She said it was ours. Maybe that's what annoyed her, was being filmed. Maybe her driving's not that good. You know, you just don't know with people, do you? It's like, the thing is, it's a really difficult judgment to make, because a lot of times there is a lot of people who don't mind you filming them. They're like, so it's a difficult situation you're in, you know, and then you'll end up not filming people. You think, well, I should have done it. It was quite an interesting scene or something, you know, and then I didn't do it because I was scared some person didn't want me to film them. You know, it's like, well, so you have to be kind of assertive, and if you're going to film. Although, generally, if I'm in public going up down the street, I'll usually like avoid people a little bit. But see, I was at a car show, for example. There was people who wanted to talk to me about cars and stuff. So I think they were proud of their cars. I think they wanted to talk about them. It's basically, I'm finding it difficult to know the etiquette of it. I think it's maybe a new thing, like the last few years, filming, you know, the etiquette behind it, you know. And the thing is, I am a filmmaker. I make films and a video. That's what I do. A video, everything. So that the risk or the danger that I'm under It's just part and parcel of that endeavour. Filming, you know, I'm going to upset people, and that's exactly what happened. You know, so it's exactly what happened. It does seem quite quiet tonight. The weather forecast was 70% rain from 6 o'clock right through, and that was on Thursday. It changed on Friday, or today, or was it last night, Thursday night, it changed to dry. Imagine change the weather, you know. I'm starting to feel quite tired. Winchborough. I mean, you know, you can film houses, and, you know, people can get wound up to fuck. On the other hand, you could go to the same type of place and then nobody gets wound up. It's just like a difficult thing. But I'm going to have to try and, you know, not be so confrontational in the future. That's what went wrong there. She was confrontational, and I was confrontational back to her. I should have just tried to switch off, you know. But I reckon that woman she would have punched me. She would have smacked me, yeah. Definitely. Yeah, she's definitely going to smack me one. Definitely, I don't know what a man would do in that situation. You know, what would a man do? I mean, is it the dynamic? Is it different? Because I'm not. Well, I sort of am a man, but legally I'm female. So, now, does that make it different? You know, I think maybe it does. So that thing that men aren't supposed to hit women. Well, because she was trying to hit me. What do you do? So basically, I just stopped her, just held her right back. You know, is that what you're supposed to do? I don't suppose anybody's going to stand there. So I think the mistake I made was going towards her. I should have stayed where I was, and then if she came towards me, then you totally see how mad she was. Whereas in that, it kind of looks like I was at fault a bit for doing that, even though I couldn't actually hear what she was saying, which was the reason why I went up to her. If you see somebody with a camera, don't start shouting at them. You know, it's a silly thing to do. Oh, you're silly. Do not do it. If they're not in your garden, if they're out in a path, or they're on a public place, public path or a road, just fuck all you can do about it. You can't tell anybody what to do, because that's what's going to happen. You're right. Jesus, I've been talking about that for about half an hour. I wonder if Hermiston Gate's shut tonight. Hope it's not. Oh God. It would have said on the thingy, wouldn't it? Matrix board or whatever it's called. Yeah, it would have said. So, what did that say? Closed. Something's closed. Don't know what that fucking says. Look, there's roadworks down here. Well, they've closed that carriageway. There's the roadworks up on the bridge. Jesus. So it looked like, well, it looks like it suits me to go into the M8. Obviously it's not good if you're wanting to go to if you're wanting to go to Glasgow, well, it might be alright. Maybe just shut the inside lane. New road layout. This is one of the hazards of doing this night driving that I do. Oh yeah, it's not good if you want to go to it's not good if you want to, look, that's weird how they've done that. It's not good if you want to go to Glasgow or Livingston. And when you're doing this night driving, the fucking amount of times that you'll end up with roads shut and everything. Well, quite a lot of them are shut. So there's roads shut in Stirling where I am. There's that. I was reading a bit about it. It's something to do with the coal board. The workings or there's subsidence, and there's been a hole in the road or something, and they're investigating it. And they're building like thousands of. Well, this is connected to what we've been talking about. They're building loads of houses up there. So there was subsidence, and that's why they've shut the road. They're doing surveying. But I don't know if they mean the slip road onto from the M80 to Bannockburn Interchange. I think that's what they mean. Or do they mean the Pernhall Road? Not Pernhall. They were calling it Pernhall Roundabout. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. But I don't know if they mean the A91, which is closed at the moment, from Bannockburn Interchange down to Green Cornhills Roundabout. So if anybody's been paying attention to this video, could you put in the comments whether I should load that video or not? The one with the woman that attacked me. One side of me says yes, and the other side says no. Yeah. Definitely the case. One side says yes, one side says no. Which side's going to win? The thing is, I don't like being assertive with people. I hate it. I hate shouting at people. I feel like terrible now. Like really terrible. This video thing. Videoing, it's like I never ever thought I'd land up videoing all the time. I don't know why that. I don't know how that happened. I think it's a manifestation of my art studies when I was at college, university. So I was always interested in cars and roads and travelling and infrastructure. I was always interested in it. I think that's where it came from. I never ever thought that I wasn't videoing so much. You know, I didn't even really know how. I didn't even do videos. You know, I had phones and that, but I never used the video function on the phone. I started taking pictures, and that sort of developed. I was taking a lot of pictures, and I'd wander around the countryside. It was in the Gallus Hills, just taking pictures, loads of pictures. Of course, the video is different. You're sort of holding the thing up constantly. Whereas the pictures, you're sort of like taking this random picture, and you're still consciously aware that somebody maybe didn't want you to take a picture of them or something. You know. I never actually thought I'd line up doing videos like this. I'm kind of addicted to it, yeah. Like, pretty much recording everything. You know? When I go out. What the hell's... Alright, it's all looking alright. There's no cones, nothing. Nothing. I thought it was a truck. There is a truck. Yes. So, Hermiston Gate was the correct way to go. Campbell Brothers. Campbell Brothers. It is quiet tonight. Definitely quiet. It is quiet, yes. Get to watch them coming up inside here. It's really quiet. Midnight. It's quite a nice summer's evening. A few taxis going around. They were called an interchange. So I hope you enjoyed that video. We're nearly at the end of it. Nearly finished. So we're in Edinburgh. So Calder Road. We're steaming down Calder Road. Keep on doing this. Do I ever get fed up at it? Well, a wee bit aye. But yeah. Do I get fed up? Yes. And good timing. Well, it is a dangerous world out there. I think the reason that I survive, and you lot do as well, is just luck sometimes. I think that's it, yeah. We're just lucky. Just fucking lucky. Macklin Waters. I think it's definitely a fact. It's down to luck, and I need to step. Sometimes I think I don't say enough, or I'm too quiet or something, and then I go and overdo it by doing the opposite. Sometimes, you know. I mean, I don't, you know. Well, I don't really wish anybody any ill will. You know, it's just like I think people make mistakes, and the problem is if you're too soft like that, people like that woman, they'll fucking nail you. You know, they'll have you arrested, locked up, beat up, punched up by the father, punched up by the husband, or the relatives. Some of these people really are evil. They'll have the police on you, you know. But I think she might have realised that she was in the wrong, I think. Probably. I think so. I hope she did. I hope she did, because I'd imagine if anybody sees that footage, it'll be her that's getting arrested, not me. You know, so all I did was kept her off me. That was all self-defence. So there you are, I'm not going on about it anymore. I've stopped going on about it. That's one of the problems I've got. I do go on about like things, like confrontations or things. I used to be bad, like when I was married and that, and got divorced and all that. It's traumatic it's traumatic for everyone, but for me, I can't really handle things like that. It's actually a miracle I got through all that. You know, I really didn't get fucking any support from my stupid relatives. Quite the opposite, actually. It's weird how they actually joined in against me. Fucking weird people, like. Definitely weird relatives. Definitely. But that's why I don't fucking bother with them. I don't really have anything to do with them. They don't have anything to do with me either. It's the way it is. God, I'm tired. Train. Does anybody really watch this video? Going into Edinburgh videos. Wow. Somebody walking across the road there. Another thing about when you get older, your eyesight in the dark probably suffers a bit, I would think. Oh shit. Nearly. You know, it suffers a bit. This is not a very good junction, this. It never feels quite right. Turning right here. I've had people pulling away on the right. That's the other thing about the immigration and everything, right? Is there's a lot of people say they're driving, they come from countries where driving's worse than here. And I think that you probably do see that quite a bit. You know, just like bad driving. Well, of course, like the European countries, the driving's probably alright, but some of the other countries, yeah, pretty shit drivers, aren't they? So here we are, turning right. The video is going to cease existing. It's taking too long as it is. It's stuck at red lights yet again. Oh, it looks nice and quiet. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Excellent. Right. Thanks for watching. Like, share and subscribe. And we'll get you in the next video. Bye!